Welcome back to Tomes and Tales RPG. Today we're going to be throwing a special one-shot in the realm of the airships. And we've got a couple of extra players. So the first thing we're going to do is go around the table and have everyone introduce themselves. Would you like to start?
Yeah. So I'm Jorja. I'll be playing Ferret. Do we run through the bit of backstory or just...
We'll let that come out in the game.
Yeah, cool.
You know who I am. You know who I am. In there. God, I did it again. Yeah, I'm Cody. Playing another random character for one game. It'll be fun. Spaceships, airships.
Awesome. My name is also Jorja, and I'm playing Sheppard.
It's me. I'm back. And this time, instead of playing Good Old Voyage, it's Hiskin's time. So let's look forward to what other game shenanigans I can make.
There's always some.
Oh yeah, my guy's name's Tommy. Shit.
All right. Let's jump into it.
Tomes and Tales RPG presents Fight and Flight, an airship's adventure.
All of you were hired the night before, other than Ferret, who's already a part of the ship's crew. You were at the local tavern in the land of Helios? Helosis.
Helosis.
I always get that wrong. And searching for work, you come across an Ember Dragonborn who's hired you to crew his ship. A couple of you have just been hired as deckhands, and what was his name again?
Hiskin.
Hiskin has been hired as the Chief of Security. We're going to start on the docks as you guys approach the ship for your first day. You're essentially walking up onto the ship. Firstly, though, already on the ship, this is the map that you got from Bear in your backstory. And here are some notes that you have made with the others on the ship, trying to understand the map.
Oh, sneaky. We're in 10 seconds in.
Yeah, so if you guys can see it.
Spoopy.
It's pretty as
You're holding it upside down.
Well, it's okay.
As every great pirate does.
There we go.
Ooh.
And then you've got another one which is like a sketched out with a heap of notes that are things you've figured out about it so far.
I'll leave it.
I know.
It is still a mystery.
He's
to
adding
you.
shapes and stuff to it, I know.
shapes and colours.
Okay, so he's sort of figuring out.
No
what
one
the
else
symbols
knows
are.
any of this except
Oh,
you
okay.
yet.
Don't worry about it.
So they haven't met you yet.
See anything?
So we're going to begin with you guys approaching the shipyard. If the three of you, what would you be doing?
Introductions? Like what we look like?
I say ladies first.
Alright. So walking up, I dare say not too far from dear friend Tommy, you see a fairly average height woman, relatively pale skin, long dark hair, big pirate's hat, and you notice very red eyes. If you look a little bit closer, you really see a very dainty, pretty little, almost rose gold brass in coloration, circling around her head. And she's just looking in utter awe at this fucking huge skyship she's never seen before. It's like, holy shit. Alright. Ever seen one of these before?
Yeah. Behind Sheppard is Tommy is Elvis, so he's got the pointy ears, but he's got like the high military fade, and then he's like on top because he does nothing with his hair because the wind fucks it up anyway. Leather, the armor is almost pieced together to look like it's made of steel, but it's all leather because you can't be on a boat and wear steel armor. That's a death sentence. And he's got he's got his I forget what those things are called, like the sashes that just hang out the front. I know there's a particular name for him. He's got like a sash wrapped around there, and he's got a belaying pin on his hip, which is like a club used for like knocking stuff out in ships. And then he's also got rope on his hip as well. Like he's always like they're his two most essential tools. The thing that you use to break stuff that should be moving and it isn't, and this thing that stops you from falling off the side of the boat. And he's attempting to keep up with Sheppard, but he keeps getting distracted by other boats. So because he's been sailing for a couple of years, and he's looking around, he's like, fuck, and it catches up behind Sheppard.
As Tommy rushes to catch up, there's just a couple of
There we
feathered or sparsely feathered arms come around the shoulders of these two and pull them in nice and close and go, "Ah, you two must be our new deckhands.
Oh god.
Let's go." As this 6'5", kind of reminiscently bird person, but only with one wing, ushers the two to hurry along a little bit.
Hiskin, 6'5".
Yeah.
Colourful.
And you are brought onto the ship
There we are.
up the front here to Captain Salem, an ember dragon born in a large brown leather coat. Oh, welcome! Are you all ready for your journey?
Ready as we'll ever be.
Are
I'm
you
clearly
sure?
Damn.
not. I'm sorry.
Someone's having a strong.
Welcome to the Tinkerer's Dream. And on the side, you see a big Tinkerer's Dream written along the side of the boat with a 3.0 kind of scratched in underneath it.
3.0. Oh my
We
god.
love that.
One of a kind airship made by our very own Tulip. And as you hear that, you see a small halfling decked in armor shoot across from one side and land next to you with like a weird blue glowing jetpack.
What the what?
Welcome aboard. I'll see you later. Shoots back off somewhere else.
My notes just simply say Tulip, Flying Hobbit.
Yep.
Tommy's losing his fucking mind. He's like, you're not meant to jump around off boats like that. You die. Like, what? He's so confused.
It's a very different world to the normal ships. So you're on a very large metal airship. It almost looks like something like, for those who are only listening, a submarine with a big wooden decking around the sides and on the top. Large glowing blue crystals jut out of various elements of the boat. To any of you with a decent intelligence, you know this is elevite, which is a magical crystal used to make things float and fly in the world of miros.
Rolling crystal go burr.
As you guys make your way further aboard, the captain kind of goes on with his day and goes, "Go find yourself a space, be comfortable. We'll be setting off shortly."
I looked at Shep and like, you want 5 rooms?
Yeah, let's go.
And we'll wander to the quarters to find our room.
Beautiful. You come across a half orc who is the, what's the word? Like your second in command on the
Yeah,
ship.
like your
First
first mate, your
That's-
bosun.
Yep.
Yeah.
Large, muscular, half orc with a huge bow and sword. And he welcomes you into the crew and shows you to your quarters. His name is Archie.
Archie.
What a good name. Cute.
You're introduced to the rest of the crew. So we have the cook, who is a dwarf named Gerald. A beautiful human-looking woman who is the healer of the ship named Asta. And another huge deckhand minotaur who's lifting heavy boxes and moving them around named Bruiser.
Bruiser. Yep. Seems about right.
Finally, as you guys come towards your rooms, you're introduced to the last member of the crew. Would you like to?
So you see a little tabaxi. She's like sort of the runt of the tabaxi, and she's sort of you know how cats and dogs, they sort of do that, like they cock their head and stuff. It seems like she's a bit wilder than your average sort of like tabaxi. I'll just say a little bit of a backstory, but she basically got sold as an exotic pet. So she grew up amongst giants thinking that she was just a dumb animal. And it wasn't until later that she sort of realized, like, oh, I'm not just someone's pet, but she's still sort of got like the mannerisms. She's got a maroon hood. One of her hands, she's actually got a prosthetic instead of her original hand. It's a robot hand. And you can tell that she does a bit of tinkering as well. She's actually an artificer, so she's got all kinds of little robotic things going on.
Strapped to the nines.
And so she's just sort of looking at you cautiously, but also you can tell that she's friendly. She's not an aggressive sort of thing, but she's very curious.
As she's kind of doing her head tilt, you kind of notice that the movement is being mirrored a little bit. Kind of like when you dance in front of a parrot's cage, it kind of just gets mirrored a little bit. But then Hiskin steps forward and goes, "Nice to meet you."
Ferret, welcome aboard.
Retouching hand. Hi, I'm Sheppard.
Sheppard, Ferret,
Tommy.
Ferret.
Lovely. he's like, fuck, so many new people. Check out me.
Right, let's drop our bags down, eh?
Yeah.
So you're shown into a room with a heap of hammocks just hanging classic under your ship kind of thing.
Yep.
For all your general crew. You four are bunked together.
Actively seeks out the highest bunk. I will fight you all.
Second highest.
God.
After a little bit of settling in, you guys hear a ringing of a bell. We're setting off!
Yeah, definitely want to get above deck to watch this.
Go straight to the railing and do this like when you're running to like a big glass window and you like grab the railing, you sort of lean over a bit, but not far enough to topple, just enough to like, oh, I'm down.
So, as you guys can see from the map, there are a few doors as you come out, so you'll all be coming out onto your main decks. If you want to get on top, there are various ladders around to go up to the higher level.
Sick as hell. Yeah, we
Out
knew
of
it.
spite.
Up on the higher level, you notice that this ship is fairly well armed. There are a few cannons and things on the lower decks, but up here there are some big mortars and cannonballs, and they're ready for...
Would that have been disclosed to us when we took the job? That it was armed to the teeth? Because
When you guys took the job, what you were told was the local governments have put out a reward for an ancient lost treasure that has recently seeming to have been a topic that has been discussed amongst different groups of pirates. And there is known that a specific group of pirates, known as the Flock, are hunting for this thing. So a reward of 12,000 gold pieces was offered to the crew that can beat the pirates to this treasure and bring it back to the government.
Tommy wants to lean into Sheppard, and perhaps maybe like just grab him
know
the
a
cloak
lot
a little
more
bit to
about
like pull you over the railings, it's stressing him out. They seem pretty strapped up for a fucking pickup job, don't you think?
So they're preparing for some kind of a battle at least.
What? I mean, that's big fucking guns.
You two have been on ships in the past, right?
Yeah.
Roll history checks.
Oh, here we go. Where's my history?
Oh, not very good. I rolled a 6.
I got 11.
With an 11, you know that there are stories of airships that have attacked ships in the water before, and they can come fairly heavily armed.
Right, that makes sense. Okay. That memory kind of, the synapse fires in the brain and reconnects, and he goes, I think we might have company on this flight.
Gotta be prepared for a fight the whole way, I guess.
It'll be fun.
You'll be, yeah.
Shake off the rust a little bit.
Get the blood pumping a bit.
Stop leaning over the railing.
Like, it's so far down, we've never been this high up.
I don't want to be this high up.
You know, fun.
And as you guys move further and further away from the docks and it shrinks off into the distance, becomes smaller and smaller until eventually it disappears into the clouds, you guys are moving through with large wisps of what feels almost like magic flying past you. None of you would have ever been this high up in the sky other than Ferret, who's made the journey here on this ship.
How long would you have been on the ship at this point?
How long would it take to get from,
Here it is.
about probably 2 weeks, I think didn't we say, between most of the...
Between each nation.
Yeah.
So Vassal to an Airship, I think it's like 3.5 weeks, if I remember that.
So about that long.
About 3.5 weeks, yeah.
So yeah, you were picked up there, hence the reason they're keen for this journey, and you guys have moved over to the start of Holosis. And if you would look at your map, The reason being is because this shape in the middle of the map that Ferret is holding and looking at towards the back of the ship a bit secretively is an obvious shape of the island of Pholosis. So it seems like a starting off point for whatever treasure this particular map that she is secreting away might hold.
How many people you reckon are looking for that treasure as well? Whole crew?
It's gonna. Well, fucking hell, it's gonna at least be several ships.
Oh,
Some will be gone by water, some will be gone by air.
it's gonna be a fucking shit fight.
I've kind of got this under control, right?
Oh,
This
of course, yeah.
I don't know how bad it's gonna get. This shit can go nuclear. Right.
Yeah, well, with
What's nuclear? I didn't realise I used a word that doesn't exist.
It's an awfully big vernacular you got there, Tommy. Jesus.
Whoa. I'm expanding my brain. I'll lean close to Sheppard to try and keep it hush because I feel like there's a lot of people like roaming around the deck. Do we want to like play the captain? Maybe see if we can get some more information.
Yeah, definitely can try. I can do the have a little squiz,
Have a
see what we
little
get.
squeeze.
I don't know.
Hiskin blatantly listening from above as he leans on the railing and watches.
Would we get the feeling that somebody's listening in, or are we just rolling with it?
I think it's like just a feather, like
What are your passive insights?
Passive insight, 17.
Yes, you would absolutely.
Yeah, he's
oh,
so
I didn't feel my
fucking
passive. I didn't put my
pissed.
passive perception in there. Whoops. That's alright. I'll make an
Unless
active
he
one.
stealths, but he's not.
Yeah, perception or insight.
Well, I got
Yeah,
16 on
same.
perception.
Yeah, both of you sort of. Yeah, a feather.
Yeah.
Down and then
Spidey
you can,
senses
like,
are
look
tingling.
up and
He's
see
just
that-
like his arms, and he's kind of resting his chin there. He's a full hunchback of Notre Dame to be able to rest on this railing to watch.
Would you care to join our conversation, Hissy?
I don't approve of this nickname.
Too fucking bad.
The big minotaur walks up behind you. Hissy.
I'm gonna fuck him up.
Yeah, he's gonna fuck you up.
Over the railing, jumps down. Is yep.
And I think
chicken. Tree.
I think Ferret sort of, because she does want to share this with her crew that she's going to be going on this adventure with, but also she's just met them, so she's not entirely sure who they are yet. So she's going to sort of
I'll say you've
stealth
discussed
over.
this already with the captain and with Tulip quite a bit, because Tulip's who helped you put the notes together.
I think she's going to sort of stealth over and just sort of eavesdrop on you guys and just get a feel for who you are.
So, I only heard half of that. The wind's pretty strong. Can you repeat that?
Tends to happen a bit far away trying to listen in.
We're
I never claimed to be smart.
my God, he's good.
We're good at hearing about it.
We're worried that the captain has maybe downplayed how rough this is going to get. Now, I've heard of rogue airships attacking other airships, land, water, all that sort of stuff. What I'm concerned about is the fact that we have two absolute castle crackers on the roof of this bad boy. And it's meant to basically just be a hide and seek treasure hunt.
Is that not why we're here, though?
Roll intelligence.
Fuck. Let's see if his two brain cells rub together.
You got two brain cells fighting for third place.
What? I rolled a 13.
With that, I'll give you. You were hired as a securities expert,
Like,
so they want more security on the ship.
yeah, I'm here for security detail.
Looks up at the Minotaur, looks at the really thin bird dude. Whatever you say, mate.
I can take him.
I bet you can. Well, just because you get hired to do security doesn't mean they expect you to go cracking skulls every 5 minutes. In it.
He just kind of gives the, but it's fun vibe.
In it though. Well, I think, looks to Sheppard, maybe we just keep our heads down. Try and stay out of trouble. I don't want to go picking fights for crew members.
Well, no, long way to fall.
Thinks about it's the clouds behind him, like,
Noonies! You look up and the half orcs waving you guys up.
yeah.
You just keep a lookout, alright?
I can do exactly that.
If you see anything, you come to me.
Makes sense.
You two, clean this shit up. And there's like bird shit all over the railings.
Wasn't me.
Okay. Jay, let me just check my powers here. See what I can fucking do with this bullshit.
You're a deckhand. This is what you were hired for.
Yeah, I know, but I am but a man. If you tell me, do I not bleed? Look, for all those at home, I'm playing a telekinetic talent. So I'm basically Charles Xavier without the paralysis of the waist. Can I perhaps get away? Well, I didn't get shot in the spine yet.
I can fix that for you.
It's a lot of shot.
He's really salty about it. And he looks to Shep and just goes, I thought we'll be on this.
So did I, but yeah, job's a job.
Fucking rolls his fucking sleeves up.
I got
Applied
Fuck
for the
it.
wrong job.
I did apply for the wrong job and I realised I'm making a bad mistake. We'll roll his sleeves up and begrudgingly mop up the top of this fucking boat.
As you guys are cleaning the edges off and just polishing the ship, there's a good half a day of just grunt work.
I did a good job.
During that time, both of you roll a perception check.
Perception.
I'm rolling the new green one you gave me.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh! Damn! 19!
Change it.
It's an 11.
Change
You
it if
notice
it's treating you
first.
shit.
All do we really benefit today?
What do you roll?
You
down?
look over your shoulder as a monkey wielding a knife jumps in front of you.
A monkey wielding a
A small
knife.
monkey
Oh my god.
jumps down on the railings.
In the words of Lars from MCDM, I'm about to get fucking abooed. Oh god. Looks around, no idea where Sheppard is at this immediate moment.
Sheppard's whistling a tune. Having the time of her fucking life.
Hello, little monkey. What do you want? It's the knife that concerns you. I'm not good at not badly, but
He
this
kind of
is-
looks at the tucks it into like a little blue waistband he's got tied around himself.
Oh my god. He's
And he grabs a little mop and starts like washing with you. At this point, Bruiser walks up. Oh, I see you've met Swing.
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 Devil monkey.
Who finds his way around? He's harmless.
He has a knife.
Yeah, so are you.
I have a belaying pin. This is a tool. That's a weapon. This is the weapon in the hands of a monkey.
I trust this monkey with my life.
Goddamn.
As you say that, no, as he says that, a small grey cat pounces out and like tackles the monkey,
Oh,
and they
God.
start like wrestling around.
It's a
the thing.
menagerie.
It is a menagerie.
The cat is introduced to you as Squash.
Squash.
So there are a couple of pets aboard the ship.
Oh.
Squash the cat. He like squash the cat. Not a good name.
Descriptive, not instructions.
Instructions unclear. Kill animals. Tommy likes the cat. Yeah. Oh, you're a bit cute, aren't you? Hello. Little telekinetic shove. Fuck off.
Runs off down and jumps off.
From the other end of the deck.
Wait, is Hiskin get taken out by a cat?
Yeah, like the ankles. And bird, bound to happen.
Roll an animal handling check.
Oh, I prepared in advance. No, I didn't. That's a natural one.
Natural one.
Fuck off.
As you're laughing, the cat runs up and just claws into you.
Just immediately like, ah! Trying to pry it off with the intent to throw it, but the direction he's trying to throw it is towards the end of the ship. So he keeps like, fuck.
At this point, Asta, the healer, comes up. Oh, it's alright. Picks it up and it just goes calmly and starts purring in her hands.
You know how birds get all fluffy when they're angry? Full like head fluff. His hair is essentially standing on end as he's just kind of looking at the cat, looking at her, looking at the cat, looking at her. will be at opposite ends of the ship. He speaks directly to the cat. I'll win next time. Stay at the other end of the ship.
Asta kind of looks you up and down like this. It's alright. Walks away with the cat.
Yeah.
What's Ferret been
Sorry.
doing through this half of the day?
Fuck off.
Probably, I'd say with Jorja, sort of discussing what's coming up and maybe doing some tinkering stuff. But I'd say sort of in between stealthing about and still trying to suss these guys out would mostly be hanging out with Julep, I think.
Julep takes you down and you guys are working in an engine room. So there's this large metallic engine that is glowing with blue and is sort of just showing you some ins and outs of how the ship works, teaching you some little bits and pieces throughout this. So how's the treasure hunt?
Well, I mean, it's just started, hasn't it? But I think we've got a good crew. I'm just trying to figure out if it's time to show them the map or if we should hold on to it for a bit longer. I don't know. What do you think?
The captain's fairly insightful. I don't think he would have brought anyone on board that he couldn't trust.
It's true.
We'll have a crew dinner later. I'm sure there'll be plenty to discuss.
All right. And have you figured anything else out, or just what we sort of already have at this point?
Pulls out the notes that you guys have discussed. It's still, most of it means nothing to me. There's the alchemical symbols, but I don't know.
Maybe in time.
All of those directions at the bottom. I guess we head in that way, but that's a large area of land or sea or whatever it might be.
I think more eyes and minds on this is what we need. All right. We'll show them that.
Bring it out at dinner. Everyone's better after a feed. So we get further and further into the day, and you guys are sweating up on top, doing your work. It's looking schmick up there though, you've given it a good once over. And at this point, you guys are just sort of traveling over ocean. You see through the clouds every now and again. There's a few small specks of islands and one larger island that's off the bottom of Holosis as you start heading south. You know this is what looks like the point that all of those arrows on the map are coming off from, so that's where you guys are going to start your journey from. We get stuck in later into the day and the sun starts to disappear over the...
Horizon?
That's the word!
0 to 1.
Yeah.
I'm playing this game at the moment. I should have. So starts to disappear. The pink's in the sky, and from up here, this looks incredible. You guys have never been in the sunset before. All the clouds are glowing with colours, and then suddenly it's very, very dark. The only real light that's being produced is the soft blue glow coming off all of the elevite, and the insides of the ship are lit with torches and a few magical torches and things like that. So dinner bell rings.
I was going to say, are there torches up top that can be lit, while we wait for dinner?
Couple. Little
I
lanterns.
think Tommy wants to try and ingratiate himself with the group, and Sheppard would know this. He does it because he's a bit of a twat because he's young. I go up, because it doesn't cost me anything to do, I will use my first order power to use my incinerate power, and I can telekinetically create fire. So just to try and ingratiate myself with the crew and impress them, I'll just literally summon fire from nowhere and light up all the torches. But those who are probably those on deck, Tulip, I think is who the artificer stuff that have magical powers, know that it's not magic. It's not magic, it's something else.
Tulip would be under... So the only people on top at this point would probably be you guys and Bruiser, as well as Archie and the captain.
Maybe the captain will like it. I'm just trying to ingratiate myself with the team.
Watching him do this, I whisper under my breath, I just think he's compensating for something almost. Oh. Just going about my work.
Just trying to make friends.
Just to be a spot, not loud enough to be heard. Just to make me feel better.
I'm just trying to be friends.
Bruiser is like, whoa, that was cool.
Fucking A, still got his son.
Instantly, Archie starts going over and putting them out. We don't want to be seen.
But the blue lights on the side of the boat are fine.
You can't help those. Otherwise, we go down.
Could we get like a tarp?
Ask.
Shut up.
And then the dinner bell will ring. And you hear from underneath, "Who's up?"
Fucking finally.
Does it look like Hiskin's gonna run for it?
No.
Okay.
Actually, he's kind of loitering around Bruiser. Because he fully wants to square up and challenge him to like an arm wrestling match at some point. His ego, by the fact that this Minotaur's muscles are bigger than his, he needs to prove a point that he's stronger just to get at Tommy.
Tommy went straight for the food, dude.
The Minotaur's like fat strong though. Like
Yeah.
he's
that Eddie Hall strong.
yeah, like he's
Like-
like strong man body, not like Ripper. He's a big beast.
Yeah.
Like Fat Boy Thor from God of War.
Exactly.
Don't get me wrong, heading down for dinner, but after dinner, some arm wrestling's gonna be had.
This will be fun.
So everyone collects their food. It's pretty good at this point. We've just left land, so there's still fresh fruits and breads and nicer things. You know, as you guys know who have been on ships in the past, eventually you'll be down to jerkies and basic things. But at this point in the journey, it's still quite a decent feast being presented. And everyone serves himself up, digs into their food. And as the meal starts to calm down, Tommy loses a couple of pieces of fruit to the monkey.
Oh, every time that little wanker. I'm sitting here trying to eat my dinner, and this fucking wanker is walking over here and stealing my little bits. And every time, like Shep and Hiskin will see, I like just a little bit of fire. He's just like, and then he changes it, and then you'll see like. The only thing I can describe it as is like the old X-Men cartoon when Xavier would use his mind powers and you'd see the air shift around him. Like that, where I'm thinking about
Like heat waves. like,
inside his brain, he's like, I could crush this fucking monkey and no one would know.
I think they'd notice.
Maybe. That's besides the point.
Bruce is just like, oh, he likes you.
Lovely.
Think of it like this: you're making an investment with your food here, right? Because if you, by chance, win the favor of this monkey, you then win in favor of the big lad over there, right? Never hurts to make some friends, even if it costs you some grapes.
You're right. You're always right.
As the dinner goes on, anyone like to say or do anything while basic food's being done?
Before approaching Minotaur, he's actively looking out for Ferret, and he's all like, but he's tall, so he's like just straight up
You got a long neck.
looking to see whereabouts she's sitting.
I think she would have positioned herself pretty close to you guys because she sort of already knows everyone else, and so she's just going to find the right time to be like,
He looks over to his side. Ah, there you are.
Whoa!
And you can probably see that she's got it, and she's sort of like going like this with it, sort of figuring out like when's the right time.
Are you okay?
Yeah. How much do you guys know about where we're going and what we're actually going for? And
Nothing.
Not too much. Always helps to get a new perspective on things.
I'm here to do a job and be paid for it.
I wasn't eavesdropping per se. I just happened to hear you guys earlier. I think this will be a bit more perilous than perhaps you were let on. 12,000 gold. That's you know there's going to be some competition. I don't know how many other crews have how much information they have, but I think we've got a pretty good head start. We just have to figure out what it means. And she pulls out this map, and it's sort of like you can tell that it's really old. It just smells of like moldy seawater, and she sort of just hands it over to you. And then as she's doing that, she pulls out her notes as well, so she can sort of let everyone know what they've figured out.
Sheppard's leaning inconveniently close.
Yeah, Tommy's over the other side of the table. Like,
You should probably take it. I can't read well.
yeah,
I can read passively.
So what Tulip and I have sort of ascertained already is that shape in the middle, that's going to be heliosis. Heliosis. And then all these symbols, they're all alchemy symbols, so we've got that figured out, but the rest of it, we're at total loss.
alchemy. Like Tommy would have a vague idea of alchemy and that sort of stuff, right? Like the transferring
know-
materials.
And
Right
she-
away, you'd know all those symbols along the bottom.
And whilst they're looking at the map, she hands you the notes.
At this point, Archie, the first mate, bosun, and navigator, leans over the shoulders. Those are directions. He points down to the lines down the bottom. They're like coming out of compass. And at which point the captain notices that everyone's sort of crowding around in a big... Everyone just... That's what they're doing. Oh. I guess we're talking about this now then?
I'll hand the notes back to you on the sly if I can. Like,
We're all here to find something valuable. Our lovely little ferret has bought us a head start. What we know is that her home city was raided. A museum was attacked by the flock. You two and you roll history checks.
okay, alright, all red. Do not let me down.
You're already going to know the information that I said.
Fuck!
Oh, that's a 17.
History?
No,
I can't complain.
It's a 5.
Makes sense being a securities person. You know the flock as like essentially like almost a gang, but airship pirates.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know this yet, but you know that they are infamously led by a pirate known as Captain Bloodwing.
Okay.
what a fucking cool name.
And at the name The Flock, you see Ferret sort of get really sad. She actually tears up a bit.
A hand comes down and just gently pats her on the shoulder to keep her like
Propaganda.
reassured almost. Just
And
an
she-
instant reflex of reassurance.
And that does sort of bring her back.
There are a lot of other ships out there after this particular whatever it is that we're after. But I don't think any of them have this. Some of you have already seen this map. Those who have, we've only ascertained a certain amount of information. But we know we're heading generally south. And we've got to see if we can find anything that matches anything on that map.
Through this conversation, can I use the helm to try and cast Tech Bolts on him?
Yes.
So it's a save DC of 13.
I think the safety C is only for when you push lower.
Nat
Is
one.
it? Doesn't matter.
Oh, there you go. So you basically get a free one anyway.
Nah, it just says whenever you detect force.
Oh, weird.
No.
You get that he's being very honest with you guys.
Mhm.
He does have a little bit of a thing. I really fucking need this money.
Someone's got a crippling gambling addiction.
He's lost his house and kids.
And there's also doing a nat one, I'd say you read even more that he has this like almost boyish, we're going on a treasure hunt. You know, he wants to be a treasure
On a
hunter.
trip in a favorite rocket ship.
This is something that he and you can probably ascertain he and Tulip have built this ship with the idea of becoming treasure hunters. So when he was approached by a fairly nervous tabaxi girl at a dock town who offered a treasure map, He jumped at the opportunity. Ferret's in charge of the map. You may choose who you want to share what information with, but I would appreciate it if everyone could have a look. And if anything pops up, share that information.
Yeah.
And then
If
Hiskin. Oh no, you guys.
Oh no. Yeah, she was just gonna say. Yeah. If we're in this together, let's figure this out together.
Let's get rich.
Yeah.
I'll have a drink.
Hey! If only I remembered my old football chants. You'd be singing football chants in the background like a proper lad.
High school war cries.
Yeah, exactly. I'm forever blowing bubbles. God.
There's a special treat. Kind of knocks down the table a few times, and the cook brings out like a huge cake, like something you don't usually see on ships. It's like, again, if you're still reading thoughts, you know, this is like he's so excited about this. He is a small kid on his first adventure almost, you know, and he's just like wanting to hype the crew up.
There's no even cakes on boats yet.
That fucking cake is bigger than my fucking livelihood, Jesus.
This fucking rules.
Shit. I don't think it's poison either. He seems really interested in this. Cake. For dinner. Shit. Maybe
Just go and get some. Quit fucking whispering.
You were invited to this private whispered conversation.
Well then whisper quietly.
Shit, maybe we did put in the right job applications.
Ferret hears you go, cake for dinner. She's like, we're pirates now.
That's what pirates do, you know. As everyone's enjoying their dessert, and you see like you've not seen Archie, the navigator, smile. He's like a kid at Christmas, you know, just shoving his face and like loving it. What? Everyone roll a perception check.
Thank God you're only picking skills I'm good at. Dirty 20.
I got a 9.
14.
9!
Oh, they hate me.
23.
Oh, fuck me.
Ferret and Tommy are the first to notice. During little lulls in the conversation and things, you start hearing from outside the ship. Off in the distance, but it sounds like cannon fire.
I was literally about to say that.
Yeah.
That would sound like cannon fire. Quick, I think. Does Ferret have like reactionary ears? You know, when like dogs and animals hear something and they instantly click?
Yeah.
Would that be a noticeable thing?
Yeah, like she's more cat than
humanoid.
at this, yeah.
I think it's. I hear it and I play it off as like, surely it's the fucking engines. This thing looks heinous, and then it keeps happening. Notices the ears. Like,
Yeah, because she's been on the ship long enough to know, like, that ain't right. That's not coming from
You heard
here,
that?
that's something else.
fuck me. Okay, he gets up. Up top. Ow, kneecap. I will shout up top for everybody. Like,
Alright.
just out of habit.
Yep.
Yeah, and
I'd
you can
say
see
that
Ferret's
everyone
terrified.
on the ship already knows straight away from histories out on the ships and different things. That means something's up. Instantly, screeches of chairs as people push and jump up, grab their weapons or what they need, and everyone starts scurrying out of the doors and taking up positions around the ship. I will say you guys can place yourself however you like. So,
Thank you.
I'll be wherever you are.
I was
so
gonna say
where
I'll
you
be
wanna
next
go.
to you.
um,
I would probably.
what would be on top? The cook takes.
I say up top you'd get a better view of what's going on. Down we can get a bit.
Let's mount up with the cannons then.
Yeah.
So you guys want to take a couple of cannons?
Yeah, it's good.
Well, I am the cannon.
I'll take a fucking cannon.
He would be here,
Like this,
and the healer's going to sit around central.
maybe. And then Captain?
Actually, he's going to be down here watching the back.
Where should go?
Captain will be right up the front still, so he goes out the front and he's just looking out.
A true man of honor gets shot in the face with a cannon.
Captains
no.
and ships and all that.
Has anyone seen Fury, where the tank blow the dude's head off like that?
Yeah. Alright, since there's so many of you on top, this guy's probably going to come down here. And Tulip's going to just hang around near the crystals on the side.
Seeing how scared Ferret was,
The cat
as
is
like
inside.
everyone kind of jumped up and started moving, he's actively just kind of gone, just stick with me.
Yeah, and Ferret's like real happy
Big
to have
scary
someone
lanky
to
bird.
stand by.
Just stay with me, cat girl.
Huge wings.
It is dark out and very, very cloudy. Off in the far distance, you can see like the crackle of lightning in a storm that's not coming your way, but is passing by. But then as you look up the other direction, in the clouds, you see the flashes of fire that look like it would be from cannon fire. Everybody roll a perception check.
Fail me this time.
Dirty 20 again.
Oh, a natural 20. Oh, 27.
23 again.
24.
No.
Every single one of you see as
Alert.
separation, like cloud sections of the cloud separate, a huge, what looks almost like a ship that you would see through the ocean, with big masts sticking out above it, glowing blue stones affixed to the side, with a huge, with the over 20s, you all see a huge flag flapping at the back, which are two, like a black flag with two white wings dripping with blood. The clouds then flow back over top and obscure this. And you, for a moment, again with over 20s everybody, see another ship, a more traditional airship, being absolutely hammered by cannon fire. Pieces of it start falling on fire out of the bottom of the clouds. This is quite a ways away still, but this is seemingly the flock attacking another airship. What would everybody like to do?
Fuck. Well, look to the captain. Captain's orders.
Yeah,
How far away is
fight around.
This would still be probably like 1,000 feet. Like it's well out of the range of any spells or anything. Maybe even more, like far enough that they may or may not have seen you. You don't know.
Over cannon fire, they wouldn't be able to hear it.
No,
Just
they're not gonna
an
hear you
immediate
guys.
call from Hiskin. Captain, are we engaging? Or
Not if we can help it.
then let's get out of here.
So there's an instant shout down through the crew. Tulip, take us south. And you veer off. As you do, those looking back, you were at 27, you said,
Yes.
right? I say that you're just captivated by it, and you see large sections of this ship falling. And it looks like the main, bigger pirate ship is sort of veering the other way around to come in and either attack or try and raid or whatever they're doing, you don't know. But they're not, it doesn't seem like anyone has spotted you guys. Again, instantly, there's any lights are put out, the blues of the crystals on your ship even somehow are dimmed, and you guys start moving away.
With those crystals, do they need to be like exposed to air to function, or do they just function as they are?
They need charges of magic.
But if I covered them, they wouldn't stop functioning.
Roll a Arcana check.
Okay.
I was going to say, I do have an explanation for this if you want
That's a
it.
5.
You don't know.
Okay. Hear me out.
That's
Above the table.
That's a leap of faith, homeboy. Because they do have a magical output, they are blocked by the same thing that spells are. So 1 foot of soil, like 3 feet of
Okay.
steel.
Okay.
So you could cover them a little bit, but it would actually
Throw a tarp
it-
over them or
You
something.
could, but
Right.
it would fuck it a little bit.
Yeah.
So
You'd
if
see a
we-
little bit of dissent.
If we were to say, put a blanket over it, right? Dull the brightness of it, but would we also start falling?
Not falling. No, I don't. Well, I don't think so. But
There's a bit more to this ship as well,
Yeah.
which might come up later, but yeah, you don't know.
Alright.
yeah.
Hold on to that thought then.
As you guys start moving away. Everyone's holding positions around cannons and preparing and actively keeping an eye out and staying quiet as they can. Is everyone still roughly where they say here?
I would think so.
Yeah,
I'd say
and
our
I think,
healer has probably gone below deck if we're moving away, and our cook has probably gone below deck
It
as well.
reminds me of like when submarines have to shut down so other subs can't hear them because their sonar gets
Exactly.
picked up. It has to be so creepy just not hearing anything but the hum. That ooh.
Everyone
Just
roll
the
perception checks.
Okay.
Oh yes. Oh my fucking god, dirty 20 again.
It's an 11.
11.
Yes.
Wow. 13.
Mine's only 10 this time.
Yeah, and you got a dirty 20. You're the first to notice, actually along with Archie, the first mate and navigator, like a blue smudge flying above you guys through the clouds.
Blue smudge, you
That's
said.
all you can kind of make out, like bits of blue appearing between the clouds and the dark that seems to be coming towards the ship.
And it's definitely coming towards us.
From
Very
the direction
small.
of the fight.
Yes.
Like up. So in front of us, but up,
Yeah.
coming down.
You guys were lower, the other ships were up ahead.
I will, the person in front of me that's manning the cannon, I will tell them to be,
They've noticed as well.
Yeah,
That's
oh, that's Archie.
Archie.
Yeah,
He's
I'll be like,
noticed.
you ready to pop that off?
They're coming in probably from this direction.
Captain, up top. And I'll basically give enough of a audible shout that everyone can crane their heads up to look. By this point, I don't think it's worth whispering if it's already upon us.
What happens is a blue Aarakocra comes crashing
Fucking what?
down. Not flying down, landing, crashing down, covered in blood,
buddy.
and lands on the back. This is a female Aarakocra with beautiful blue feathers and what looks like almost like a sailor's kind of outfit, like, you know, torn up and shredded, but clean, not pirate looking necessarily. Well, what's everyone gonna do?
Medic!
Medic and Hiskin is actively going to move to stand between kind of everyone else on board and the bird.
I'm going straight to the bird.
You're going straight over
Straight to
there?
the bird.
So, which one?
Try and like,
Yep.
try and like suss how injured they are. and if
Everyone,
they have
you
any
can place
weapons on
yourselves
them.
if you think you'd be moving.
I think you just go to the middle.
Just mistrusting.
No, that's fair.
This bird is more bird than me.
And it's like any weapons, remove any weapons first and foremost, and then treat wounds.
Straight away reaches like for your hand. Do you take their hand?
Give them one hand. And the other hand, I want to keep removing any weapons they might have.
I think I'm fair
Hide
at this
this.
Oh god.
Alright,
Hide it.
whilst I'm like moving around, I slip it into my coat, like into the sleeve of my coat while I'm moving to try and be stealthy
Everyone
about
roll. Not you, because you're busy. Perception at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
it. Ooh. Hmm.
Yeah. You. 7.
11.
At disadvantage,
At disadvantage.
24.
24.
Jesus Christ.
Being where you are.
I'm sad it was a natural 20 on the others.
Yeah, my
Oh,
other
what
one
a
was
roll.
so good, 19,
Being where you are
Jesus.
and like trying to keep, you know, sure of what's going on, you notice a few more movements in the clouds around the ship. Similar size, a whole heap of different colours though. Every single one of them seems to be something different.
I think Ferret's gonna pull out her crossbow. She's like, just in case, like we've got too many visitors headed this way.
After getting handed the thingy, I'll just look back to Tommy for just a second. Not enough to like convey any information, but just enough so hopefully he'll pick up like something's happened, but not like a, you know what I mean?
Like just a quick.
Yeah, it's a little glance, not like a. There's no long enough to have a conversation. It's just like, blip.
Yeah. That's enough. I think he knows
The
it. Like
blue Aarakocra.
shit's fucked.
Run! Up to Sheppard. The blue Aarakocra to Sheppard. Run! Hide!
Who? What?
Hide! And sort of pushes you away and takes it, like tries to like scurry back a bit.
as you've been pushed back, it's just another hint. More incoming.
As that happens, from the clouds,
Oh, shit.
a large white aarakocra, huge, comes down and lands on top of the blue aarakocra. That's this guy right here.
Oh, he's pretty.
Oh god.
Daddy, I mean.
Okay, sorry.
Lands with a menacing grin. One claw on the body, the other claw on the side of the wing, and tears the wing off the blue
He
aarakocra.
Kratos that fucking poor bird.
And then crushes its chest.
Oh. Holy shit.
Suddenly, coming down and landing in other sections around the boat.
Ah, you fell, dumbass.
Nice landing, nerd.
Yeah, nice landing, nerd.
Skill issue.
Yeah, it sounds like a fucking issue, not an issue for me, brother.
L plus ratio. No.
I explicitly remember going through your mini collection. You're like, look at these aarakocras I found. I was like, oh gee, that'd be cool to use. How dare you do this to me?
These are all of the. Let's conceal them.
There's a full 2 again, aarakocra.
Yep. These 5 aarakocras all land menacingly around the ship, sort of, perching up on the rails or landing around the place. And instantly, all of them have like muskets out and are pointing at every single one of you.
Muskets, you say?
Mhm.
There should be muskets. Oh,
Like
that's okay.
small, like pistol muskets.
Like flintlocks, like classic
yeah.
flintlocks, yeah.
Any reactions?
Yeah.
In one hand, a great sword is drawn, but in the other, he's holding a fucking feather.
Yes.
Yeah. I have something reactionary for that, but it needs to be attacked, so I'm prepping something in case that goes wrong.
Mhm.
But I think, fuck, they're everywhere though. God, they're in between good people.
What do you mean? It's just the
I think I'll just you watch as Tommy throws a hand back, and then one of the cannonballs floats up and starts orbiting his hand. As I'm pre-cocking my invisible force ability to use an object attack where I can throw items at people.
Beautiful.
It says it has to be only weighs 5 pounds. I'm assuming a cannonball's like 5 pounds, right? It's mainly the velocity that kills people, not the weight. So he gets a cannonball.
Yep.
Sure, I'll take it.
I'll accept it.
If you'll let me. If not, it's just gonna be like maybe the brew that I used.
No, I think the cannonball is fun. Any other responses, reactions?
Spicy.
I think. Well, I don't know if I can cast a spell until we're actually in initiative, because it's not just a reaction with the spell.
I'd like to-
Yeah, combat hasn't begun yet. You can, if you want to kick combat off, by all means, you can. All that's happened so far is they've landed, they've killed this other aarakocra, and then the others have just gone.
I'll just pull a little dagger out, not to be menacing, but just to have it in my hand. Just something nice to hold and sharp to throw.
I think Ferret would cast web. So it's in a 20-foot square, so she can sort of get a couple of them in one go.
Yep.
Obviously without ensnaring. the
So it's going to be
crewmates.
tough to not get other people,
Yeah.
but you can.
Does it
She-
create difficult terrain?
Yeah, so it's thick sticky webbing, different cues, difficult terrain. Each creature that starts a turn in webs or that enters them during its turn must make a dexterity throw. Failed, they're restrained until they break free. Blah, blah. So she's thinking like these things can fly, so if we can ground a couple of them, that might just give us a bit of a advantage. What would be like 20? Could she get them, but then she'd get the little monkey, or like these guys and just have the rest sort of go down the side here?
Yep. So if you did that, you'd be blocking off
we'd be a bit stuck.
a way up and down, but you could get those guys. I'd say you could probably line it up to hit these two. The monkey would get it done as well, but you could avoid the other.
Good. Good.
Okay, yeah, she might try and get this.
Yep, that
Syria.
section there has been hit with web. With that, everyone roll initiative.
There it is. Oh my fucking Christ.
13.
All the birds and the monkeys, all I can think of is Tweeter and the Monkey Man. Have you heard that song?
No.
All right, 25 to 20. 15 to 19?
18.
So 18. What was
15.
15? Hissy, 15. 10 to 15.
Yeah, 13.
13.
9.
Eat shit and die.
Look, if I have to go nuclear, that's a very real fucking possibility.
What, the eating shit part?
Dying.
Both.
Call it multitasking.
That's why he's friends with the monkey.
Yay.
Oh, kill everyone in this fucking monkey.
With that, everything kicks off. As soon as that happens, the birds start. You're up first, Sheppard.
Okay. I'm just gonna move up to the one that's closest to me.
The colourful one?
Yeah, the colourful one.
Kick his ass, Shep.
Yeah. I'll pull out. I've got a little rapier, so I'll pull that one out and go for a sneaky little slash. Maybe okay. Oh, okay. It's a dirty 20 to hit.
Oh, that'll hit.
Starting off strong.
Go for both.
I can read 1d8. Which is fine. Oh, it's an 8. So that's 12 points of damage. Yeah.
Oof.
Did you roll max on the die?
I did. I rolled an 8.
Damn.
This one you got me.
So
Oh, here we
12
go.
damage.
Yes.
Fjord
Yeah.
stone.
Sure. Okay. And that's all I've got for that, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Actually, I'll take my bonus action to disengage.
Mhm.
Just a
Back
step
away.
Just take one little step back. Sweet.
So you just come in and a few
Jeez, beauty.
colourful feathers,
Jeez.
feathers just as it locks its eyes on you. Hiskin,
Yep.
you're up.
I'd like to rage.
Tell me what Hiskin's rage looks like.
He looks, at first it's just really calm, but then it's almost like the feathers that are hidden amongst his hair just kind of stand up like a mean fucking flaming red cockatoo. Yeah, very cockatoo, parrot-like. He's just... Woo! Angry. His expression isn't that funny jovial side either. It's just that like, oh nah, you done fucked up. Now,
I crack this man's head in twain.
hang on. Small brain didn't prepare properly. I want to make sure.
You
that I'm
mean
doing
bird brain?
Yes. Hence why I've got a -1 to intelligence.
Perfect.
I did that on purpose.
Don't pull it out in front of them.
Forgive me, guys. I'm very,
Shit's
very
gonna-
sorry. I'm very, very sorry. Very sorry. Very sorry.
Guess we'll forgive you this time.
So that I
Yeah.
can study it.
I forgot to do a particular part of my kit that's really fucking munted me now. So I'm
Hunted. I haven't heard that word in so long.
munted. So rage going in He's got a great sword, ready to fuck some shit up. Now. Fuck no. 8 and 7. 15.
15. Up against this guy.
Yep.
Does not hit.
Oof. Big
So
sides.
after being sliced at once, this time he just jumps back as you take a swing.
Sad.
That's all I got because my bonus action.
You don't have a second attack.
That's where I fucked up. I forgot to add that as my
Yeah.
feat. I forgot about that.
Oh, the offhand attack. Yeah.
Unless you're willing to just give me a second attack.
Nah, you're good.
Yeah. Sorry.
Anything for bonus?
I've already done it. I raged.
Oh, of course. Sweet. All right. It is now
Exactly.
the Aarakocra's turn. I will say you guys noticed that the big blue guy is using his turn to rip into the armors and leathers of the blue Aarakocra and search for something.
Sounds about right.
And he's getting mad. As he does, he then looks up and starts eyeing off those of the crowd that are near him. Now it's the Rainbow Aarakocra's turn. Seeing as you're right up against him, he's going to make a swing with a... Where's this guy? With a rapier of a 23. Will probably hit.
Fuck yeah, it does.
It's okay, you're angry.
Oh no. 12 damage. Which
I'd
you
like
take
to-
half of, don't you, if
Yeah,
you're raging?
uncanny dodge. As
So
well.
6. Yep. So what's exactly that do?
So when an
just-
attacker's when an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to halve the attack's damage as well.
So that means
half
it
and
goes
half.
from 12 to 6, 6 to 3.
Yeah.
No, it goes to nothing, doesn't it? If you get
No, that's a
No, no, it always
Oh, it's
rounds down.
different. Alright.
Yep.
3 damage. He's going for a second attack with a swing with the rapier. This time a 15. Does that hit?
No, 15 does not hit.
The second one off the top of a bit of armor. Or well, you're probably not wearing armor, are you?
No,
Just yeah. Matrix that
Matrix.
shit. Now, what did these two have to do at the start of their turn for your web?
So I think they have to make a strength check against spell save DC.
A natural 1 is going to fail, and a 11 is probably not going to pass your spell.
No chance.
So they are both restrained, was it?
Yeah, so they restrained by the webs.
Restrained, can they still do ranged attacks? Or are they completely...
Let me quickly check. I believe restrained.
I don't think they can do anything.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're completely restrained or if they're just
The word
Held in
restrained
place, yeah.
is...
Because it's
It'll
because
have
grappled
a-
and restrained are peculiar.
Yeah.
A restrained creature's speed becomes 0 and it can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage and the creature's attacks have disadvantage.
Okay, so it can use...
the creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws
Cool.
as well.
So it can use range, but at disadvantage.
Yep.
So both of those two are going to pull out little flintlock pistols, or have the ones they pulled out. One is going to target Archie, and the other one will be targeting Tommy. So Tommy,
Reaction, invisible armor.
all right, a 19 to hit.
Let me double check this. By altering the arc of incoming attacks, you ward yourself or your allies against those attacks. When you or a creature you can see within 30 feet of you is hit by an attack, you can use reaction to give the target of the attack a bonus to AC. This bonus is equal to my intelligence modifier, which is +4.
Sorry, it was a 16 to hit, not an 18.
So, yeah, well, my armor class goes up to 18, so it would miss.
Awesome. So the first shot is, and it just hits the wood beside you.
Like a bubble goes out, just deflects the bullet off.
Harry, this you fucking.
Archie is shot in the back
He lost
with a
to Summer
pistol
next turn. That's sick as hell.
for... So Archie just cops 12 damage and is sort of knocked to his knees. He's not prone, but he is hurt. Then we have our green guy down here, who, seeing that all the actions is happening on top, isn't going to pay any attention to Tulip and is going to fly up, land right here, and target Sheppard. He's going to come in with a... Actually, he's going to land further back and pull out a longbow. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Oh, wrong. Good. 12 damage with the longbow.
I use Uncanny Dodge to half it.
Beautiful.
Hell yeah.
So 6.
Draws a second shot and fires at Ferret. Natural 1.
Thank God.
As he pulls back, it kind of, the arrow itself cracks and breaks and just drops to the ground. And that is all of the birds' turns. Now we are Ferret. Your turn.
Okay, so she is just gonna try and correct this guy that's up.
Yep, you're here. You can
Birds'
move yourself
turns.
wherever you like.
So she probably not get too close to it, but just enough that she's got a clear shot.
Yep.
And it's not a quarter feet, is it? Plus feature, she's got that do 2 attacks.
Yep.
Although that means that she wouldn't be able to move. I mean, she doesn't really need to move.
No, if you've got multi-attack, you can use multiple attacks, but you have to use the attack action, so it has to be an attack, like with a weapon. You can't use 2 spells.
She's got her she's got her crossbow,
Beautiful.
so she's just gonna go for that.
I love reading shit.
So 18
Against the rainbow,
Yeah, the rainbow.
18 hits.
8. So it's 11. And let's go again. Don't think this one's gonna get a 9.
9 does not.
Right.
First shot straight into the wing, and its eyes then shift up to you with like a sneer as you fire your second shot, and it lifts its wing just in time for it to fly underneath and just sneak through the feathers.
Cool. And she, once she's taken her turn, you see this little robot sort of pop out of her, the robe that she's wearing, and it scurries over and it starts doing circles around this little rainbow guy, and it's a steel defender.
You've got the little floating robot from Flubber. That is the coolest.
I don't have a mini for it, but we can use this little thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the defender's name is going up. It's like an artificer thing.
You know what, actually, let's temporarily use the cat because it's got a small base.
Aw.
So steel defender obeys your commands, shares your initiative, but grows immediately after you. Blah, blah, blah. So basically, it's gonna just sort of confuse this guy and give it disadvantage to attack rolls.
Beautiful.
It's just pestering this.
Yeah, yeah.
This, you suck.
That's your turn.
That's it.
All right, the crew is up. Archie's going to turn around, draw his longbow, and shoot it at the blackbird. Natural 1. He is injured and goes to pull it back, and the shot in his back is right in his shoulder, and he just drops the arrow. Up on top, who do we have from the crew? Just you guys. So a Minotaur friend is going to run to here and start climbing the ladder. He doesn't quite get all the way up. And Tulip is going to shoot up with a jetpack, land right here, and fire a crossbow at the grey. Actually, at the blackbird as well.
Halfling Boba Fett.
19 will hit. So there's
So this is the coolest shit. The more I just keep watching this, I'm like, this fucking rules.
I'm actually going to backtrack that. Not pulls out a crossbow, pulls out a small, glowing, blue metal orb and throws it. A small, essentially like flashbang grenade lands right below that bird, doing 11 damage and blinding that bird.
Oh god, it's Call of Duty Modern Warfare in 2009 all over again.
And straight away you see that the bird just starts grasping at its eyes and squawking and sort of trying to move around, but netted down, blinded, not having a good time.
I guess they're fully stuck, yeah, you can't do anything.
The captain is at the very front of the ship. He's going to run over, if you can move him just to the bottom of that ladder.
Yeah.
And he will be climbing up the ladder, but he won't make it all the way up this round. And now, Tommy, you're up.
Alrighty. It's gotten very bad very quickly. We've been pestered by these annoying fucking pigeons on top of this boat. I'm going big off the bat, so I hope this doesn't come back and bite me in the ass. I can use my third order power telekinetic burst within 90 feet of me, which I believe would be there.
Easily.
You unleash an explosion of mental force from a point you can see within range. Each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a dex saving throw. On a failed save, they take blank damage and are pushed 10 feet, but it actually is 20 feet.
It's a sphere.
It's a sphere, yeah.
And you're hitting...
But I can throw it up to 90 feet, so I could throw it like right there and just get them.
You could.
Surely.
And you have no idea that the Minotaur is down there. He's climbing up this ladder. You don't know that.
I wouldn't know that. I'm still going to do it.
Yeah. So what's it do on a hit?
They need to do a dexterity saving throw, otherwise they take heaps of force damage.
Cool.
And I need to roll my manifestation, so let's see if I fuck myself up. That's a 6, baby. We're safe. Hey, no strain for me. Let me just double check. If you roll as higher, you manifest the power without taking strain. Yes, sweet. Yes, and because I'm over 6th level, whenever you manifest a power that allows you to move one or more creatures, I actually increase the distance by 10 feet, so I get to knock 20 feet.
Okay, so what's the dex save?
The save is where 15.
White bird
My power save.
does not save. Green bird saves. Minotaur does not save.
So those who save take half damage, and then obviously whoever. And so those who save don't get moved, but they take half damage. Those who fail get all the damage and get fucking launched.
Alright, give us the damage.
5d6, yep. 2, 4, 6, 8, plus 4, 12. Is that right? 12?
Sounds right.
12 points of force damage.
And are knocked back 20 feet.
20 feet to whoever failed. Yep.
Knocked back. It comes down here and just allows himself to dive into the clouds.
Oh, well, he's away for much a moment.
So 12 points of damage. Green guy cops half of that, so he gets 6 points, but kind of pulls his wings in front of him and takes the brunt and doesn't get knocked back.
Yeah.
The Minotaur, who is climbing halfway up the ladder, gets hit with the full brunt and is thrown down.
Thankfully, he lands there. I'm just trying to think. I actually don't have anything listed for like bonus actions and stuff.
And I'll say he takes a bit of falling damage as well. And he's prone because he's fallen down the ladder.
Quickly scroll back a couple of pages. Equipment.
I just don't want to reach like
Station,
you don't have to worry.
score, test, strain. Don't have that. Optional cosmetic effects. Yep. Powers none. Learning new powers.
Any bonus actions for Tommy?
So, so fun fact, there's actually not a lot of use for bonus actions with a talent as a class, because obviously we're always manifesting powers. We don't have a limit to how many I can concentrate at one time, which is cool as hell, but it becomes a thing.
So for anyone, Cody's playing a talent which is from...
MCDM.
There we go.
So this is a psionics class, so he's basically just Professor X, which is cool as hell. I think I can still use like bonus actions to do whatever the bonus actions would allow me to do, but I don't think I've actually got anything that I need it for
I'm also
as
gonna
part of my class.
roll. All of these cannonballs are launched backwards, and this is knocked over the edge.
Humpty
And it doesn't happen to pepper the other guy that was right there? Maybe blowing a hole through his fucking
Actually,
ribcage?
also,
The chunks of him.
the blue Aarakocra that was
Pieces.
close to death is now dead and launched. There is just a puff of blue
It could be
feathers.
helped. Yeah, I'm just double checking to make sure I'm not missing anything as far as bonus actions. It doesn't seem so. So this class doesn't have a lot to do with bonus actions. So I think in the meantime, you know what, I'm gonna stay right there because then I'm in the middle of it all. I can see everybody. So yeah,
Beautiful.
I'll keep that as it is.
Back to the top then, Sheppard.
Alright, so the one that's being hassled, I'm gonna step in and go for another slice, and because he's engaged, get sneak attack damage.
Beautiful.
Hell yeah.
You would also get it because the little robot's giving you advantage. So
Oh, advantage? Yeah, I love
Little
advantage.
robot.
I was gonna ask that on my turn.
I love this robot.
Who's that one? That's a dirty 20 to hit.
that definitely hits.
8. 2. Okay. That's 10, 16. 16 plus 2 is 18, plus 4 is 22. 22 points of damage.
Oh yeah, I don't think it gives advantage. It just every time he attacks something that's not the defender gets
Oh, he gets disadvantage. You've got to sneak anyway from
Yeah. And then, yeah, once again, I'll just step out. Disengage.
beautiful.
And,
You've floored him. He's bloody and not quite dead yet, but
looking around.
hurt.
Perfect.
Hiskin.
Hey, it worked! Fuck yeah! Fucking 15 again.
To hit.
Yeah.
Miss.
You watch him full whiff with the dagger, and he's like, but, bonus action. Can 2-weapon fight because broke?
Cool.
Yeah. So he's gonna come in again. But he can't do it with the greatsword, because that's 2-weapon to him.
To him.
The javelin isn't though.
Sure. I'm a loose DM. You can kind of get away with anything at this table.
Excellent. Good to know.
But that's alright.
Excellent.
That's alright, they both
Except
whiff
you.
anyway.
Powerful.
Another miss. Damn. So
It was
you-
another fucking
You
15.
swing, stab with, you
Jail.
pull out the second javelin stab, and so close to death, this thing's just like pushing back, trying to escape. That's your round.
Yep, I can't do fuck all else.
With that, he is going to take 2 swings at you. A 18 and a 14.
The 18 hits, 14 was
For
But he's
10
got
damage with a rapier.
disadvantage.
He does, you're right.
and
Still hits.
there's the uncanny dodge. And
Yep.
rage still applies, or does that stop because I
No.
didn't bring it?
No, you've
Oh.
taken hits.
You've taken his, yeah.
So, no, yeah, you're good. So 14 comes down to 7, comes down again to another 3.
Cool.
What
Then
a fucking
with
stacked build.
their bonus action, they will disengage, dive off here, and fly off into the clouds.
Pussy!
With that, so the other 2 need to make another save on the start of their turn, right?
Yeah.
What was the save?
Strength. Strength check against spells, save DC.
The black bird succeeds, the grey bird fails.
Where do I find my spell save DC?
Spell save.
There. So it's because you've still got your spell up, so you just click outside of it. Hey! There you go. 14.
14. Yeah, so the blackbird succeeds, the greybird fails. So the greybird will pull the pistol out again and fire it at Tulip, because they're right there. Oh, a 24 will definitely hit. That's what I need. For only 5 points of damage to Tulip. And the blackbird is going to fly right up, pull out a rapier, swing and a miss, but has a second attack. Another miss, so swinging and arching, he's just ducking and weaving. Our green bird at the back will pull out their longbow and go for a 2 shots on Sheppard, because they're right there. A 7 and a 20.
Yeah, you got me on the 20 plus.
Yeah.
Mouse. Hey, mouse.
And that is 10 damage.
And I uncanny dodge because it's
Yep.
tiny. Sweet. So you said 10 didn't you?
Yes, so 5 damage there. And 1, 2, 3, one's gone. And this guy is going to come flying back up, land right in front of you. Will also rage
Could we just swap out?
Oh, yay.
and take a swing. This is a claw attack. An 18 to hit.
That hits. I've already used my reaction this time. So it's just the rage.
I actually gets advantage, right? Because of that. So it's still going to hit. Not a nat though.
Powers of bonus action.
That
I know
is
nothing in the
14
book about
points
it.
of damage.
I lied, it was like page.
Half by rage.
Yep.
40 pages.
And then a 20 to hit on a second attack
Oh yeah, go on. Come at me, bro.
for 13 points of damage, halved down to 6.
You're doing okay.
Yeah. Ha 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 ha. Staying alive.
I could imagine Hiskin doing that with the 2 feathers.
He's got performance.
Yeah.
Third
And
people.
with that, this bird's also going to make a insight check.
Okay.
14.
You see a pile of seeds.
It's like darting its head around, looking for something. Roll a deception check for me, Sheppard.
Yeah, you got it.
Come on, Shep.
Oh, it's an 11.
It locks eyes on you,
Fuck.
but it's the end of its turn. Ferret,
Hey.
you're up.
Okay. So the bird that's still stuck in the webs.
Yep.
She's gonna sort of crouch, even though she's got spells, all the artificer stuff, it's all from like mechanical stuff. So she sort of goes like this, and her prosthetic metal hand sort of turns into a bit of a flamethrower.
That's sick
And
as hell.
she casts firebolt on the bird stuck in the webs.
Beautiful.
Oh, you've got that cool arm cannon that Andy Serkis' character has in Wakanda Forever, where it's just a
Yeah,
gun in his
pretty
hand.
And is it an attack roll or a save?
I don't think there is a save for firebolt.
Firebolt is a spell attack.
It's attack, so yeah, you roll for that one.
Six. What's that? 13?
13 on the grey one.
7
No.
plus 6 is 15.
Even
Oh,
if he's
15.
restrained?
That hits.
Oh, so
15 hits.
Yeah.
Just.
Even if he's restraint.
That's
Can't
saving
saves,
throws.
yeah.
Okay.
That's the difference.
Oh, but
That's why I was-
actually, if it's a spell
It's
attack,
only because of one
it
that's
would have been with
equation
advantage as
4
well. You've
times
already
the-
hit, but you roll again to see if you crit.
Yeah, because if you get in that 20,
Yeah.
you get extra damage.
Still hit him though.
Wait, yeah, you hit him.
And then also because the web's flammable, that just goes up as well.
Oh, yep. So no longer trapped, but how much damage?
So webs are flammable, any 5 foot cruiser, blah blah. 2d4.
2d4 for fireball, really?
I know for the web.
Oh, for the web.
Going
I was gonna say,
against
what the fuck? Fireball d4? What? You got cheated.
So 1. Oh, only 3 for the web. I didn't do the fireball. did
Not yet.
I? So that's 2d10 for the bolt. So 9 plus 9, 18.
18, so 21 points of damage all up. Grey feathers puffing out. And kind of knocked back. Still standing, but hurt.
He's just fucking like committing every war crime. Everything in the air. She's not governed by the jurisdiction of any government.
Do you have any bonus actions?
No, so just the little defender. She's just
Yep.
gonna it's just gonna be running circles. around
Targeting
this
that
dude.
one now. Yep, awesome. Crew's turn. So we've got our dude at the front. He's going to take a swing at that bird and miss. Tulip's going to shoot the crossbow this time and hit on the grey bird for 6 points of damage. And Captain's going to climb up and be on the top now, so he's going to be joining the fray. And he's going to pull out 2 flintlock pistols and fire them both into the blackbird straight away.
Good luck reloading those with no free hands.
1 hits, 1 misses. 7 plus 4 for 13 damage on the black. And as he does, I'll say you guys can see it. A runic symbol glows on the back of these pistols and he flips them around and they reload.
Oh, that's cool as hell.
See it?
Way to cheat the system, brother.
He's got some magic items.
You got no fucking money.
You see
Yeah,
size
the
of
Minotaur
cake,
also
um,
manages to stand back up and starts to make his way back towards the ladder.
Oh, good. That means he didn't see me do that. Trick.
He's just like, what the fuck just happened?
It's a really strong breeze.
And Tommy, you're up.
Okay.
Poison back again.
Yeah. Fuck off. The battlefield has changed. I know that wanker is gonna sail up from the fucking air the second he gets the chance.
What?
The wanker that I knocked off.
Oh, he did. He already came back.
Oh, he's right there. Oh my god, he did come back. Yeah, he's in front of me and he's not happy.
You tapped out with the rainbow.
Then the other one was bloodied, but flew off.
Was it the green one that scared me now? Was that the grey one?
That was the
This one,
Yeah, sweet.
the white one.
That's the first one. Oh, okay. Bump, 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 bump.
She already was born.
Always.
Let's see if I succeed in the rolls first.
You got it. I've just been using you for sneak attack damage as well.
Yeah, can you stay close so I get sneak attack damage too?
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, you got a point in rogue.
Yeah.
Oh, that combined with barbarian. Yeah, okay. Okay, I see what you did there.
The next time Sheppard takes step, I
I
go,
figure out if I
"Jeff,
want to
fucking
pin this guy here so we can mob jump him. Or
Gotta stop the gun.
gotta stop these motherfuckers. You know what? I think I'll just play it safe because I want to try and risk not giving myself strain this early on. I'm going to, now that I've figured out how my bonus actions work, it took me a whole round. Bonus action, psionic shift on the ass hat that came back, the one that I knocked off. He needs to make an intelligence saving throw, please.
Oh. Hit the barbarian with an intelligence saving throw. He got a 2.
Excellent. He takes 2d10. 6 points of psychic damage. And now for my actual action, I'm going to cast. I'm going to manifest my first order power. Incinerate. Oh, they're both first order, so I don't have to roll for it. Incinerate. So a pillar of fire literally shoots up from underneath the sky. It only envelops a 5-foot cube. The flame, let me see here. You cause a column of flame, filling a 5-foot cube to burst off from the ground. Any point you can see within range, the flame then burns until the end of your next turn. Any creature in the column space when you manifest the power or moves into the space for the first time must succeed on a dexterity saving throw. Please. Please fail.
Nat 1.
Fucking oath. Cop that, you feathered fucker. 2d6. Only 3 points of fire damage. So splitting headache and also got lit on fire. The column ignites flammable objects in its area that aren't being worn or carried as well.
What's the area?
Literally 5 feet, so where he is.
Yeah, okay.
I dropped it on this motherfucker's head.
Yeah, you're fine. The cannonballs are in there with him, but they will just glow hot.
Yeah.
Is
5,
the
10, 15. Just dot back 15 feet and get myself around the group.
Is it just like a burst or a consistent focus?
It stays.
It stays for 1 round. It doesn't require me to concentrate on it. It just appears and stays there for a round.
Sheppard.
Sheppard.
Oh, wait, do you have a bonus?
I did my bonus on shift.
Cool. Beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, once again, I'll step in and go for a swing. And it's advantage because someone's engaged and sneaking.
Yep.
Sweet. Let's give you a roll.
Oh,
That's
nice.
great.
Although, actually, no, it comes back down to plane because they're raging.
Back to plane.
Yeah, so just a straight roll.
Okay, cool. That was a natural 2. So
Natural 2.
I don't think it's gonna.
So yeah, in the rage, similar to you, the feathers all just... And you swing at it, but you kind of just chopping feathers away. You're not sure where the
Yes.
body is.
And I'll stay there this time.
Alright, beautiful. So, I'll just ship the robot. He's still running around that thing.
Robot.
I think so.
Do you have anything else you want to do with your bonus?
I have 2 weapon fighting, but because I'm using rapier, that's just the one weapon, isn't it? Can I do-
Rapier's one-handed.
One-handed.
Because I do
you
have
could-
daggers.
Yeah,
if I
you could
can-
stab him with a dagger.
Yeah, I'll stab him.
Could you imagine a 2-handed rapier? That'd be insane. Like having to like stab with 2 hands like that.
That's a dirty 20 again. I keep on
Oh,
saying this.
that hits.
13 every time.
Fucking lucky crystal motherfucker.
Yeah.
I forgot my magic rocks at home.
I did!
They've got some crystals over there if you need them.
They don't count!
Oh, it's
I'm
like
sorry.
dice you drew. They've got to be yours.
Yeah!
Um,
I kind of do want your rolls.
10,
This time.
11 plus 4 is 15. So 15
15 points
of
of
damage.
damage.
Sneak attack, baby.
Starting to look bloodied.
Yes. Fuck up.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
You're up.
Yep. Okay. There was a thing I was gonna do. Because old mate has stepped up and stayed up.
Our rainbow bird is gone.
I'm going to... Where did it fucking go? I'm actually going to make my way around him in this...
Yep. So staying in
range,
Yep.
but I want to flank, essentially. So
Yeah,
his
you come around
focus
the
is
back.
very clearly on Sheppard, correct? So my attempt is to straight up get out of his line of sight and wait. I'm gonna hold my action
Okay.
until the fire beam of stops.
All right.
Are you worried about hurting yourself?
Yep.
No,
He won't.
it only hurts him.
Oh, okay.
It's
Unless you
literally-
pass through.
it's
If he
5
moves out of that
feet,
space
I
and you
basically
move
just
into that
flamethrowed his
space.
ass from the ground up, so you can just swing on him through the fire.
Yeah.
Fucking cook his ass.
No,
You gonna wait?
I want to wait, please.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Yep.
Kebab this bird, dude.
I don't want to join the shish kebab.
I'm a fan.
I've got a
It
plan.
is the bird's turn. So what's going to happen is Greenbird will pull out their bow, a shot at Tommy and a shot at Sheppard. Tommy, a 24 will hit.
That will. I will use my reaction again, invisible armor. You get to add plus 40 racing.
Oh, fucking oath.
Beautiful.
Thanks.
And Tommy takes 10 damage,
Fuck me! Are you serious?
and then
Appreciate that.
31.
a 18 will that hit.
Just misses with Tommy's shield.
Ooh.
So,
So it goes
It's
flying
19.
towards you, but like it looks, you feel like it's gonna hit you, and suddenly this like shimmer comes across you, and
yeah.
Thanks.
sweating like arrow in his head. He's like,
I got like 3 hours already in me, like, oh,
this guy's just like slinging powers out like I'm fucking sweating.
He's
Like,
going to
like-
fly up about
Oh.
20 feet
rude.
and be hovering above the
Oh,
battlefield.
I've got this. Fuck this guy.
Then out two at the front. Blackbird's going to take another 2 rapier swings at old mate, and both of them are going to hit.
No, mate. Dude, we've known this whole adventure.
And with that, he is down.
Shit, Archie.
Archie is
Archie!
He's been
down.
taking hits.
He's just been getting full curb stomped in the corner, and I've been like, nah, fuck it. What's up with this dude?
With that, he's going to attempt to fly away, but he gets an opportunity attack from the captain. And will fly up as
Read
well.
that power. I forgot I took it.
Nat 1 from the captain. So he swings at him as he goes to fly away, but he's sort of like caught off by the feathers. Our grey bird right there is going to take 2 claw attacks on Tulip, who's right next to them. 1 hits for only 5 damage. So Tulip's small, but can take a bit with their armor, so they're still alright from the looks of it, but have taken a few claw hits now. And then the big white bird is going to swing at Sheppard.
AC still has a +4 until the
Oh,
end of
beautiful.
the beginning of my next turn.
So 16 will miss then. The second attack of a 10 will miss also. Will then attempt to fly away.
Nah, pussy.
You can use your action now.
I'm going for a grapple.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
So I'm fully, he's not allowed to go anywhere.
Yeah,
So
alright,
it's
so I'll leave him there for a second. Let's see how you go.
Contested strength check, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm raging, he's raging. We both have advantage.
22.
And it's just a flat strength check.
Right?
Yep. It's so the one who's integrating the grapple must use strength. The barbarian that you're trying to grapple can use strength or dex. But it's just a strength.
Meets it or beats it.
Meets it, beats it. Then
Oh,
it almost gets away, and you just sort of grab the tops of the wings as he goes to fly away, and pull them down and sort of pin him in with his own wings,
Yeah.
holding him in
I
tight.
want to. He's not going fucking anywhere.
Break his
motherfucker.
wings.
Not break them, but restrain them. We've got some questions to ask, like, why do you keep looking at Sheppard like she's a snack? That's Tommy's job.
Tommy is about
Inspiration!
There it is.
Yes!
Tommy's about to let out this quip and fully fucks it. Like,
I'll also let you do an opportunity attack
Cool, that's fine.
because he still attempted to get away as that was
Yeah.
going on.
Is it?
So
It's just straight because he's raging.
yes.
you are flanked though.
I am flanked. Does that add
But
anything, or is
he's
it because it's an
raging, so-
opportunity attack?
Oh,
They
yeah.
do
Wait,
weird
this is the
things?
I thought the raging just gives them advantage. It doesn't impose disadvantage on other people.
Does it not on mirrors?
No, I don't think so.
Take your advantage.
Yeah, because I rolled a 3. That's an 11. Use a rapier, it would be a 18 to hit.
18 hits, just.
Yes. Oh, fucking wait. Okay, that's a D8. Nice.
I think I just really want to kill this fucking bird. I want him dead.
6 and 6 is 12, plus 3 is 15, plus 3 is 18. 18 plus 7 is 25, plus 4 is 29 points of damage.
Well done.
Thank you.
Where's this guy?
Yeah, we're in. Just
You-
double check. You have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws when you're raging. When you make a melee weapon attack using strength, you gain bonus to the damage, and you have resistance. There's nothing about it.
Ah, beautiful. As he goes to do it, and Hiskin grabs and sort of pins him in tight, you're using a rapier? Would you like to explain how
Yeah,
you make this kill?
he's still sizzling, and so just finding the clearest spots through the burnt feathers, just got straight in. Yeah, not deep enough to hit.
Well, this is a big bird.
Deep enough
so
to hurt.
it's-
Should have fucked off when you had a fucking chance.
and just like locks eyes with you for a minute and like almost goes to try and reach out and then just goes limp. You're now holding limp, dead bird.
Can I just suplex him over the side?
Yes, absolutely.
Because that was a team effort.
Roll a strength check. Let's see how far you throw
Over
him.
the top rope.
Try to throw him to get crushed.
Owlbear from the top rope.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah. All right. You haul him, and he goes over the edge, and just disappears into the clouds.
Meanwhile, some poor family on their farm.
You're over the ocean at this point. Some poor fisherman
The
just.
Magnuson effect, bro. I'm telling you, it transcends fantasy.
Well done. That was brutal. That was the final bird's turn, I believe. So Ferret, you're up.
Okay. And how are they looking? Like this guy's looking
All right. So
real shabby.
them two are gone. The grey and black birds are both looking bloodied, and the green bird is looking fine.
Yeah, that's right.
I want his ass.
I barely tickled him. That's fine. I'm last.
I think I think if these ones are looking already pretty bad, she might just try and take another fight. So she used her crossbow again and aim for the one probably that looks like the bloodiest. I guess is that the grey one?
That'd be the grey bird, yes.
Oh!
Or 26.
26 will hit.
That was a nat 20, by the way.
Oh!
Nah.
Yeah, that means double your dice damage.
Oh, damn.
So you can roll twice as many dice.
Okay, so it's D8.
So if it's...
2,
yeah.
5 plus 3, 8. Is that right?
Yeah, add the maths once, yeah.
Yeah, so 5, 3, and 2, was it? So 8, so you got 10 points of damage there. That grey bird is looking bloodied.
Oh, he's
Wings
still-
are singed. He's up, but he's a bit dazed. And
The lights
Okay.
are on, but no one's
She'll
home.
just she'll go again and be like, I killed you again. 15 plus 6, so 21.
that'll hit.
21.
Oh, it's only a 4.
That's enough.
Sweet.
Explain how you take this one out, if you like.
So he's just, at this point, he's got arrows sticking out of him, he's bleeding all over the place, and she's like, okay. You see her, like, just really line it up, and just straight through.
So yeah, their turn. Falls back over the edge and lands limp down here.
Splat.
Essentially, yeah, feathers.
Fucking oath.
Crew's turn. Captain's gonna take his 2 shots again up at the blackbird. Both miss. Does his fancy arcane reload again. Tulip's gonna fire a crossbow up at the blackbird. Hits. Pretty solid hit.
Go, Julep. Boba Fett.
Fuck him up.
Fuck him up.
Looking bloody as well now, the blackbird.
Excellent.
And the Minotaur's gonna finally make his way up here.
There he is.
But he's got nothing ranged and he's unable to reach the bird above. So he's just jumping up and swinging his axe, but just short.
Pinata.
He's here for the counts, mate.
I will say he attempts to throw his axe
Hell yeah, do it. He might do it.
for a nat 2. It goes up, misses the bird, comes down, just stabs into the wood over here somewhere, and he runs over and grabs it. Tommy, you're up.
Okay.
So your flame of fire suddenly just
dissipates.
dissipates.
Yes. Your AC returns back to what it was before.
Sweet.
Bonus action again. Psionic shift on the black Aarakocra that's left. So he needs to make a intelligence save, please. For me.
6.
That is a failure. So he's going to cop 2d10. 13 points of psychic damage.
Tell me how you do it.
I think because this is also telekinesis, which I believe is like telekinesis is like the moving of like stuff. So it's I think Sheppard could probably see it because she's more in tune to like what Tommy's powers look like, that weird shimmer, like it's just almost faint. So you watch as like this bubble gets around his head and he just squeezes it and just crushes the skull and just pulls its head in. and like into its chest.
Oh,
But
so
he's
suddenly, the bird is like flying there, and,
It fucking implodes.
and then a
Most
few small feathers,
clear thing.
and there's just no head anymore.
yeah.
And it just comes crashing down to the base.
That was my bonus action.
Oh, damn.
My main action is I'm going to use my kinetic crush on the last flying green dude.
Yep.
I need one creature you can see within range, which is 60 feet, which is
Yes.
definitely there. Must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, he'll take damage, and his speed will become 0, which means he will have to fall because he can no longer fly.
Mm-hmm.
So make a strength saving throw, please.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Oh, fuck.
Fucking dog. Okay. You still take the force damage, I think. On a no, wait. On a success take, it takes half as much damage. Well, let's. Don't get strained. Love that. 10 half to 5. Force damage,
Beautiful.
and that will be. I think you'll stay there because everything I can do, I can hurl at range. She's gonna stay there.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Top of the order, back to Sheppard.
So I got a short bow,
Mhm.
and I want to shoot for the joints where his wings meet his back to make it very painful to fly away. I want
He's
to drown
facing
the
towards
motherfucker.
you, so that would be a very hard shot to make.
Yeah, anywhere on the wings,
But,
honestly.
alright, targeting the wings,
Go for it.
beautiful.
No sneak attack.
I'll give you
Zero
the
on
advantage.
damage.
Also, if you get a nat 20, you can knock him out of the sky then.
Alright.
I'll see if I can draw upon my Eldritch Liaison and make a nat 20 again.
I don't trust any of these motherfuckers right now. It's gonna go. Oh, it's a natural 5.
Not quite.
Oh, the short bow.
So you target the wing, but as he's flapping, it kind of just through underneath.
So 12, so yeah,
Yeah.
that hit it all. And that's a 2-weapon, like 2-handed, so it's not 2-weapon. I don't think I have any other bonus actions that I can use for that one. So that'll be that. Fuck. Tommy! Might want to get over here.
I'm working on it. Sweating like so fucked up.
Hiskin.
Above table questions time.
Yep.
What would my jump height be? And what would it be if it were doubled? Based
You're
on
creating this race.
So the jumping mechanics are very particular.
Yeah, I don't understand them. This is why I'm asking.
I know they are really silly. God, my Kingdoms of Warfare screen has all the good stuff, like literally right there.
Like,
It relies
he's-
on your strength modifier, not your scores. With a 10-foot running start, you can jump 3 plus your strength modifier high.
He's 20 foot.
You can
up.
jump half of that with no running start. And you have a running start, so
Yep.
So you have to hit at least, I'd say, 10 or 15 feet to be able to hit him.
My question is, so it was what plus the strength?
3
3?
plus your strength,
6.
but you double it because of your
So
race.
it's already a 12.
Yeah.
Yep. So if I bonus action dash on the jump, will that raise it any higher?
I'll say you can
Jump
make
off
the
barrels.
attack, but he's going to be treated like he's under like a quarter cover, so he'll get a couple of bonus to his AC.
Jump off the
Okay.
barrels, dude. You have enough distance to make the
Oh,
barrels.
do you want to make an athletics check and try and jump off those barrels?
Surely.
Or acrobatics check?
I mean, don't listen to me. I always have terrible ideas.
Barrels, barrel.
Alright.
'Cause, yeah, we got some. high
Let's go
stuff
with
stacked
those
up here.
barrels. Let's go with those barrels. Athletics to make that jump, you
Yep.
said?
Or acrobatics. I always forget which is.
Bitch is bitch.
Because I'm going for the grapple, I'm going to pull him out of the fucking
Oh,
sky.
yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Fuck him up.
And I have advantage, so that's a natural 20. To
Natural
pull this
20.
motherfucker out of the sky.
Yep.
Well, that was the jump. I still got a contested strength.
Yeah, okay, so that was your like. Yeah, now we'll do a contested strength. So yeah, you run, you jump off there, and just hook around his legs. He's trying to kick you off for a 20. Sorry, a 19.
That's only a 14.
You have inspiration.
I do.
If
What's
you want to
inspiration
use
do
it,
again? It's
you
just
can
reroll.
re-roll one dice.
Fuck it. I am fucking you. Don't fail me Fail me now. Pull the bird out of the fucking sky. Yeah, we do. That's a dirty 20 now. But that's still not enough, is it? No, it was 19.
He rolled a 19, so it is. So you grab him by the legs and just pull him back down to the ground. I will say, because he's trying to fight it, you guys come down softly, but you've got him grappled.
Yeah.
God, this must look fucking wild to people on the outside. These two birds like wrestling each other. Mental.
That's your turn?
Yeah.
So, what exactly is the grapple situation? I always forget.
So,
I haven't restrained them.
Hiskin hangs onto them until they break out of it. It just means their movement 0. They can do everything else. They can still attack, do that. They just can't move.
All right, so he's going to attempt to break free.
Oh, it's literally dead.
So
Yeah.
that's another contestant.
Yes.
Yeah, so we'll start the turn with that. A 16.
Fuck, 15.
Just managed, so bursts back. But that would be their action. Yeah.
Or I've got a reaction
Yep.
that I could throw in at Flash of Genius. When you're another creature you can see within 30 feet, if you make an ability check or saving throw, you can use your reaction to add +3 to the roll.
You can do that.
Fuck.
Yeah. You're grabbing him wrong.
Oh shit, you're right.
Oh, yeah, just get the wing, get the wing. Pulls him back in. That's it.
So I've still got him.
Fuck that bird in particular.
Yeah.
Does have an attack on you.
Yeah, go for it.
16 to hit.
That doesn't hit.
No, so try and do it, trying to kind of hit at you with their claws. Nothing else they can do. That brings us through to Ferret's turn.
Can't hit me. I'm too skinny.
Because she's
One
thinking
way.
she's thinking that
Best.
This is the last bird left, just for the record.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah,
the guy's
that's
fully dead, isn't he?
that's kind of what she's got in her mind. She's like, if this one just straight up dies, we can't get any information out of it. So she wants to obviously like hinder it or trap it, but keep it alive.
Web us.
So thinking maybe web.
Web us. Web me.
Hit me with your restraint.
Fly, you fool. Go, web, go.
Yeah, I think that's sort
Web
of
me.
all we can do. And then maybe someone can, I don't know, we can figure out a way to sort of probably tie him up. Or...
I was gonna say that literally, if this doesn't work, I'm doing the same thing. So that's a good plan.
I have rips and hands.
Alright, yeah, she'll pull out the web again and just try to just ground it, keep it grounded.
So I need to roll a... Was it Dex or Strength? Which would be a disadvantage because I'm being grappled.
Yeah, so strength check.
A 5.
Yeah.
And you do as well.
Yeah. Can I just opt to fail?
Yeah.
Because web me. I select to fail. I'm not going nowhere. Motherfucker, neither are you.
And with that, if you guys want to end initiative, because you've got this guy pretty well wrapped up.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
First thing I want to do is get in his head.
Yep.
Let's bully this bird.
Yeah, DC save of 13.
Natural 17.
Whoa.
So as you come up
I'll
to
give it
do
a
it, he just stares you back in the eye, stares you in the eye with these like yellow and black irises.
Red eye step back.
Tries to like bite you with his eel.
To confirm, while it's just I have no movement, I can't move out of this situation, but I can still like move my arms and shit.
Sure.
Yeah, it doesn't get easy.
Yeah, well, you're actually
Knife to the throat. No biting. That's bad.
You said the magic word.
It's just. With mind reading, Cody,
Yes.
as a DM, if you don't know the language that they're speaking or
You
thinking,
can't understand it. No. they need to have a language that you yourself know, so you can walk their mind to think that language.
Is it Aarakocra or Warren? That this guy's probably cursing him.
Aarakocra.
Yeah.
You don't you understand the things he's saying, but not the thoughts.
Yeah. No. So I know he's probably cussing us out, but not the thought process.
100% cussing you out.
Yeah, can I just cuss him out? Just two birds screaming at each other.
It's like two crows having an argument in a tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Right. Does anybody know how to understand this shit?
Clearly having a discussion in bird.
Other
So
than-
the
There's
captain
one
is going to
couple, no.
shout out for the healer, and she's going to come up
Oh yeah, fucking mention
over to old mate.
Jesus.
Bash the
Chuck that
microphone.
anyway.
Sorry, guys. And start casting healing, and as she does, huge angelic wings, like half invisible, appear behind her, wrap around him, and then fade away as he's brought back up.
Mommy, sorry. Mommy,
Mommy.
sorry.
Does anyone else need some help?
I mean, I'll be alright. I can suck it off.
Please.
Pulling arrows.
Still
out
in the
of
web, shouting in Aarakocra.
Comes up, and you get 6 points of healing. Anyone else?
You, I think.
Me?
Yeah, so 6
Yeah.
points.
Please. Please.
You get 8 points of healing.
Hell yeah,
Don't
okay.
stick some if it's going around.
Yeah,
Yes,
just
just
going
do it
around
with my
and
shoulder.
laying hands on everyone and healing.
She can lay hands on me later.
11 points.
11.
Okay, Mac, ease up.
Oh, that was exactly what I was missing.
And goes and heals Tulip as well. Who copped some damage earlier. Well, if anyone needs me, I'm going downstairs. This is a bit much up here. She's looking at like these dead birds and there's feathers everywhere.
We'll fuck them later.
Yeah, I think
Roast
unceremoniously.
turkey for dinner? FC.
I think that's still technically cannibalism.
Yeah, 50%
On a technicality.
cannibalism.
I'll look over to Tommy and just try and like whisper subtly. It's like, I got something. We need to talk. Probably not out in public.
Roll stealth check.
You got it.
Well, I guess I wouldn't roll one because I'm just listening.
Yeah.
Oh, what's my stuff? Oh, it's a 21.
Oh, yeah. With the wind flying by and everyone dealing with what's been going on, no one.
And then a little bit louder than that to make the conversation make sense. Did anybody see the rainbow one with all the colours?
Everyone sort of just pops it around.
Did we get it?
Nah.
That one flew off.
Fuck.
What? Which one?
Alright. Well, the one that's not laying dead on the deck, I dare imagine.
The
Right.
Minotaur also looks around. There's one missing!
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, Bruiser, for your keen contribution to this conversation.
Sharp observations, Bruiser.
I want to. Never made that sound before.
So you've got that guy captured, and then the other
yeah.
two are.
I think I want to go up on if the captain is responding to anybody asking. I'll look to Hiskin and be like, do you understand what he's saying? Is he saying anything worth anything?
We're all useless pieces of shit. Some will die. Some.
Bruiser comes up behind as well, grabs some rope, and starts tying up his wings in his hands.
Yeah.
Thank you. My arms were
So
starting
you're
to
able to-
hurt.
With the spell suggestion, do they have to understand the language as well?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. I can't convert speak common. We'll find
You
out.
were in their head before.
Mm.
They can understand what you guys are all
Sweet.
saying. They just don't speak that language.
Alright.
Check that that's still going.
Would there be like a brig type thing on this boat that we could like,
Oh, what,
throw?
sorry?
Like a brig,
If
like
you
a
cast suggestion. and
There are
tell
storage
them
rooms inside,
to
yes.
tell me, I can translate.
So this,
Yeah, I was gonna tell them.
as you look at the ship, there are two big doors on the side, which, you know, and if you notice on this side, there's a big crane, so this has got the ability for like large storage inside. For you guys, this actually does
Hell yeah!
Oh,
open
yes.
up. So we've got a large storage
Oh, that's so cool.
level in the center.
That's cool as hell.
And
And
it
then-
just
Oh, it does it
keeps
again!
going, it just keeps going and it just
We've
keeps
got-
going.
Down here would be captain's quarters, couple of rooms, a big storage room, and the engine room. So storage room could probably be turned into a makeshift rig.
This is so exciting.
That's so
And
sick.
we should also probably search the bodies too. So it's
Yes, that's fucking
Sorry, I threw one off the edge. Was angry, okay?
That's not
With
bad
the
idea,
corpses.
actually. We should do that.
And it looked like it was the one in charge too, so he probably had the best loot.
yeah.
Oh yeah, he had the Holy Avenger for sure.
Yeah. Big sad.
3 hand grenades.
A gun. He had a Mac 10.
So you're going to search the corpses.
Yes, please.
The two, the black and the grey, have on them.
And we may as well search the green guy, take everything off.
Yep.
him as well.
Steal a shit.
So who's going to go to which corpses?
I'm already at green, so I'm
Yep.
on it.
Yeah, I'll let up Hiskin take green. He's my main concern because he's still alive.
Yeah.
From the green, you pull a pistol,
Yep.
which is a, if you want to put it down for your own use, a +8 to hit, and 1d10 +4 damage. You also pull off a large longbow, and essentially like a quiver full of quite large arrows, all like made using the green feathers. Like he's used his own feathers to make the arrows. You also get 5 gold pieces, 2 platinum pieces, a handful of coppers, say maybe like 12 copper, and a couple of silver pieces from a small bag. Roll a... What would it be? What would be a searching? Probably a
Investigation.
investigation.
Yep.
Yeah, roll me an investigation check.
Perception to see, investigation to look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
12.
12. Yeah, just wearing leathers and bits and pieces. You do notice that same, like on a piece of like leather on his belt is like those wings with dripping blood, like an emblem that you recognize from the ship earlier, and you recognize straight away that this was the flock.
Yep.
Who's going up to the blackbird?
Yeah, I'll go check him.
Yeah, roll me. Same again.
So investigation.
Yep.
15 plus 6. 1.
You pull a like large knife off of him, which is going to be a D4 plus whatever your
Dexterity.
dex is, and a +8 to hit. This is a fairly decent knife.
A gnarly note. It's
So
very
can
close
you,
while we know.
can you just repeat that? Just
Yeah.
what it
Yeah,
does, so-
+8 to hit, 1d4 plus 4.
What was it last one?
1d4 damage plus 4.
Cool.
If you need that info again, I can get it. Whoever goes up to the Greybird gets one of that same thing, same kind of knife. And who goes up to the Greybird?
I'm not going up to any birds. I'm kind of just hanging tight because
No,
I don't
no
know
one
what
has
that
to. The other ship crew might go up there.
Yeah.
You also find a pistol with like a handful of ammo, which again the same. This one is a +6 to hit.
Yep.
And 1d10 plus 4. You find 5 gold, 5 silver, and 10 copper. And you'd notice probably the same thing with the 15. There is a symbol on them of the flock.
So is that for investigation?
Yeah. Oh, you got a 21. Okay,
Yeah, it's
you
15
find
plus 6.
like a platinum emblem, like sort of tucked away further in the feathers. Like it's a religious symbol. Roll a history check or a religion check, your choice.
History or that's the same. It's 9.
9. You don't recognise this symbol. You've not been around many of the major religions or anything like that, but this looks like just something valuable that you've now got made of platinum.
Did you have something you wanted to do?
No, I think at this point Tommy will reconnect with Sheppard. and be like, I'm done being up here.
I think we should bring him inside before we can send him.
Yeah, okay.
Yoink. Can I just,
Bridal stuff.
yeah, just like pick up the other bird? Like, yeah, fuck ya.
So like you're saying, if you guys want, you can drag the other bird down, throw them in storage room all tied up, remove anything from the storage room that they might be able to use,
Yeah.
sort
Sure.
of make it into a makeshift
Brig.
brig. So yeah, drag, Bruiser's picking up all the heavy boxes and bringing them out to one of just the other areas, and you lock that room up with the bird.
Best way to go. Head back to our room, I guess.
Hiskin doesn't follow, he stays by.
Guard duty.
Yeah.
Prison duty. Yeah. Tommy's looking haggard. Like he hasn't copped any strain, but he's never had to use his powers that often. So he's looking very tired. Like all the colour, like he's very tanned. He's like lost a lot of colour in his face.
Yeah, gotcha.
And he just sits down the bed. He's just like,
I'll close the door behind us. Is there any locking mechanisms on the door?
Yep.
Flick
chair. Oh.
Yeah, pretty much. Honestly, a chair would probably be better because then you'd hear it.
There's like, but it's just like a piece of wood that slides across
Slide
into
latch.
a bit of a bar.
Use protection.
Fuck off!
It was a
Fuck
24 on a
off.
perception check to get the door lock.
Fuck you, Hiskin.
Nice. Save that.
So yeah, you guys are essentially in the room opposite the brig. So standing right outside what's now the brig is Bruiser, just standing there,
Alright, cool.
being on guard.
Alright. Look like I've got some things going on. Now I'll pull that thing. So when the blue one came down, hand me this. I think the big scary one noticed that. He's after it. I don't know. But do you remember that big map that we were looking at? Look on the
Yeah.
end of it, opposite the crystal. Other end. There you go. Look familiar? Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, you push down on it, and the crystal on the end glows with a bright blue.
Oh my god, I forget that my glasses make it hard to look up close.
Oh, you're so right.
So the symbol on the back of this wand-like thing that you were handed matches the symbol on the top of the map in the compass.
I accidentally clicked a drink on that and gave myself a I had a whole fucking moment. I
That's the
think
prop I've been building this week.
Shit.
I think we need to get another look at that map.
Do you want me to go get Ferret?
Yeah, might give it a minute to calm down. Everyone's a bit riled up after that.
My head hurts.
Yeah, you look like shit.
Falls back on the bed. Like it's like a thing where like his feet are touching the floor, but he's completely flat on the bed, so it's like really fucked his orientation. He goes,
Have you ever seen a crystal like this before? Any light like this? I'm not familiar with this fancy bullshit.
no man, I haven't seen that.
Is that around the room? Did I see anything?
Like some stains. some suspicious stains.
Oh, Hiskin's bed looks like shit.
You're not wrong, sweetheart.
It glows. You're blinded.
God, maybe
The whole bed.
fuck up about it.
And with this discovery, we'll take a break.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Ladies.
Tomes and Tales RPG presents Fight and Flight, an airship's adventure. And we'll be back for part 2.